That was fast. You couldn't even read it. Something about a lap dance.
I was lonelier than Kunta Kinte at a Merle Haggard concert. That night I strolled on into Uncle Limpy's Hump Palace looking for love. It had been a while. In fact, 365 had come and went since that midnight run, haul and hog, to Shaky Town on I-10. I picked up this hitchhiker that was sweating gallons through a pair of Daisy Duke cutoffs and one of those Fruit of the Loom tank tops. Well, that night I lost myself to ruby red lips, milky white skin, and baby blue eyes. Name was Russell. Yeah, lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. A lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. Well, I find it's quite a thrill when she grinds me against her will. Yes, a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. Well, faster than you can say shallow grave, this pretty little thing comes up to me and starts kneading my balls like hard-boiled eggs in a tube sock. Said her name was Bambi, and I said, well, that's a coincidence, darling, because I was just thinking about skinning you like a deer. Well, she smiled, had about as much teeth as a jack-o'-lantern. And I went on to tell her how I would wear her face like a mask as I do my little kooky dance, and then she told me to shush. I guess she could sense my desperation. Of course, it's hard to hide a heart-on when you're dressed like Minnie Pearl. Yes, a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. A lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. Well, I find it's quite a thrill when she grinds me against her will. Yes, a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. So Bambi's going on about how she can make all my fantasies come true. So I says, even this one I have where Jesus Christ is jackhammering Mickey Mouse in the doo-doo hole with a lawn dart as Garth Brooks gives birth to something resembling a cheddar cheese log with almonds on Santa Claus's tummy tom. Well, 10 beers, 20 minutes, and $30 later, I'm parking the beef bus in Tuna Town, if you know what I mean. Got a nail her at that trailer. Hey, that rhymes. I have to admit it was even more of a turn on when I found out she was doing me to buy baby formula. Yes, a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. Yes, a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. Well, I find it's quite a thrill when she grinds me against her will. Yes, a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. Day or so had passed when I popped the clutch, gave the tranny a spin and slid on into the stinky, pinky, open guzzle, big rig snoozer stop. There I was browsing through the latest issue of Throb when I saw Bambi staring at me from the back of a milk carton. Well, my heart just dropped, so I decided to do what any good Christian would. You cannot imagine how difficult it is to hold a half gallon of moo juice and polish the one I'd go for when you're doing 75 in an 18-wheeler. I never thought missing children could be so sexy. Did I say that out loud? Yes, a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. Yes, a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying. Well, I find it's quite a thrill when she grinds me against her will. Yes, a lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying.